What's up, rockers? Welcome back. It's been several months I haven't posted a video here on the channel, so today I just want to make a quick video, more like an update of what's been going on with myself, the bike, and why I haven't posted anything on the channel. Stay tuned. Roll it. All right, welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's been, like I said, several months since I haven't posted one single content in the channel, and I've just been away. Really quick, I got hurt. Got hurt in my kneecap while doing stuff around the house, and it has taken me a while to get better. It got really bad to the point that where I couldn't even ride the bike. I could walk, but I was very limited into what I could do, and one of those things was just riding the bike. So I had put it away to get myself better. So that's what happened. That's one reason why I haven't posted any content on the channel. I know some of you had made comments that it takes me 3 or 4 months to make a video, and although that's what it seems like, that's not what I had intended to do. Okay, it just, like I said, just things in life just sometimes takes priority on things that I like to do, and this is one of the things that I like to do: make videos, content on motorcycles. For instance, I'm riding the Sportster S today. I feel better. I am better. So I thought today, why not? You know, give you guys a little update. And also, I wanted to talk about, there has been several viewers that has watched the video where I talked about their starting sequence on trying to start this bike. Basically, hit the switch, press the button, and or hesitate. So that video, if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch that video. But on that video, I talked about different things. One of the things is, you know, I ended up taking the bike back to Harley, and they did a couple of updates and whatnot. They also recommended for me to keep my key fob away from the bike, and a lot of you have said that's sort of a BS, that doesn't work. Well, it has worked for me. Okay, everybody's different, everybody's situation's a little bit different than mine, but I can tell you that it has helped a lot. So that being said, there was one specific viewer that, after watching that video, reached out to me and basically asked me if I have replaced the starting clutch on this bike, and my answer was no, I have not. I have no reason to it. I haven't had any issues with the bike, and it was starting, well, I thought it was starting like perfectly fine for me. Turns out that he gave me a link to a service bulletin that has come out since then about replacing the starting clutch on the bike. So I went ahead and downloaded that service bulletin, read the whole entire thing through it, and I thought to myself, you know, even though I don't have that problem now, who's to say that later on, a month from now, this bike start having issues with the starting clutch. So I decided to take the bike back to the Harley Davidson and had a conversation with the service manager on site, and you know, there were some questions, you know, for instance, where did I get the Service Bulletin? And I told them that I downloaded from online. It's available. And again, I will put the link to that site so you can download that Service Bulletin yourself if you're interested in having Harley replace your starting clutch if you have the Pan America bike or the Sportster S. You know, the older version. My version is one of the first bikes that came out of the factory back in 2019. And this one had the old style clutch. It says that if you have XYZ symptoms on that bike, Harley will replace that starting clutch at no charge. Now, that Service Bulletin, let me just say, it's not a warranty recall. It's just basically it is what it is. It's a Service Bulletin that'll let the technicians at the Harley shop know that if the bike comes into your shop and you start having these symptoms, XYZ, and you guys can read through it, go ahead and change the clutch on the warranty. By no means, nowhere it says it is a recall or they will change this starting clutch automatically. They will still have to do a numerous diagnostics on the bike to confirm that you have that problem on the clutch. And if you do, if your bike end up being one of those bikes, they will gladly replace that on the warranty at no charge. So that's what happened to this bike. I had taken the bike back and they took it in. It was in the shop while I couldn't ride the bike. I had to deliver the bike over there, left it over there. It stayed there for a month and a half. They had to replace some parts. It turns out that I did have a lot of those issues that says on the bulletin, and they went ahead and replaced the starting clutch from the old version to the new version. And let me tell you, it is sweet. The change is like night and day. Changing the gear is a lot more responsive than before. Everything just turned out to be a lot better than before I took it in. So if you're still having those issues and you think you qualify to get that starter clutch replaced, take it in back. Just go ahead and download the Service Bulletin. Again, I will leave the link on the description there. And they did several updates as well. There's one where they had to update the ECM or the ECU. I might be saying that wrong, but so they did that update. They replaced the clutch. They replaced some O-rings while they were there. They ended up draining the engine oil. They did an oil change while they did all that stuff there. Antifreeze, they replaced all that. So basically, I got a free service just by replacing that starting clutch. And it turned out great. I'm able to, the acceleration is there when I change the gear. Yeah, I'm glad I took it back. I'm glad I took it. I'm glad they did what they did, and I'm here to tell you, just take it back. It won't cost you anything. Harley will pay the shop. They'll get, they'll follow through with a claim and they'll get paid. So it don't cost them anything either. So as long as they do everything how they're supposed to do according to the Service Bulletin, there should be no issues at all. There should be no issues. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm not going to go away. I got a new muffler to be mounted on this bike. I'm not going to tell you what I end up picking up because I want you to go back and watch that video. but I can tell you I will be making that video soon. No, it's not gonna take me 3 months to make it, I promise. Now that I feel better, I'm back on track and I'm able to enjoy the bike, riding the bike, enjoy making videos. And let me just say, I did not make this channel to some of you would say, you know, to be rich or anything like that. No, I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. So I'm gonna continue making content on whether it's this bike or any other bike, whatever. As long as I keep enjoying what I do, I'm gonna continue to do it. When that day comes that I say, you know, guys, thank you, it's been great, then I call it quit. But until now, I'm not saying that at all. I just had to take a little time off from the channel, and it was one of those things. It was very unexpected, but it was much needed to take care of myself. And that is why you guys have not seen any new content on the video on the channel. That being said, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel since then, and for those new viewers, I appreciate your comments and your suggestions on the bike. And everybody got bits and pieces of what you say on the channel after viewing my videos. And I mean, you know, I comment and I reply to every single, whether it's good or bad, I always reply. So in fact, let's just do this. Let me find a spot here, and we're gonna turn off the bike, and I'm gonna show you how quick of a response is to turn the bike on. It just basically doesn't sit there and hesitate time after time. After 3 or 4 times, it just starts right up, press down, and voila, on your way to go. Okay, so if you remember back before they changed the starting clutch, you would basically hit the switch, wait until the display would do his self-test, and you will press down, and it'll hesitate until finally, if you get lucky, it'll start. Okay, so that was a frustration itself. But now when you do that, just lightly just press down, and it'll start with no problem. So Harley went back to the drawing board and figured this out, and it would come out with a solution, and I'm glad they did, because that was quite of a pain in the butt. Let's try it again. Wait until it turns off completely. All right, hit the switch. Well, I usually would like to wait until the... Okay, so press down. And no codes, everything good. Now, like I said, let's go back to right. Like I said, after I took the bike back to Harley, and you know, I do continue to leave the key fob away from the bike. I still do all those things, so that's not going to change in terms of, you know, just because they changed the starting clutch. I'm still going to continue to do that on my end. Again, everybody's different, everybody's situation is different. So if you want to leave the key fob on the bike, by all means, you know, that's on you. Now, one guy reached out and said, you know, I don't believe that. You know, how come when I go to inside the showroom at the Harley Davidson, there's plenty of bikes out there with the key fob mounted on the handle of the bike? And my answer to that is, you're right. But what you don't see is that after a long period of time, you don't see them charging the battery with a battery tender. You don't see that part. Now, I didn't come up with this. This is something that Harley said, hey, just keep it away. So anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. You go and watch that video. You know, I talk about all that on that video, but on this video, I just wanted to let you guys know about the starting clutch from the old version to the new version, for you to go ahead and fix it, for you to go ahead and take it back. So guys, that's all I have. So God bless everyone. Keep on rocking. Be safe out there, and look out for the next one. I got the new exhaust muffler for this bike that I will be replacing, coming out soon. So until then, keep on rocking, baby. See ya.